Well, in developing news this morning, rapper Drakeo The Ruler was stabbed to death after a backstage fight at an LA music festival Saturday. Police say the 28-year-old was fatally injured with an edged weapon and died after being taken to a local hospital. Drakeo was among dozens of artists scheduled to perform at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. After the incident, Live Nation and Snoop Dogg, who helped organize the event, decided to end the concert early. Officers from the LAPD and California Highway Patrol, some equipped with riot gear, kept a watchful eye on audience members as they evacuated the area.
A few moments later.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see in the title, YG was detained by police in California, sheriffs in California, California Highway Patrol, CHIPS. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is that he was detained and released. And all this is related to the 2021 murder of rapper Drakeo The Ruler. I'm not in the know about California gang politics. I ain't about to sit here and act like I'm an expert. I don't know shit about that. But what I do know is it was a beef between YG. It was a beef between Drakeo, his crew, the Stink Team, and YG, his team, the Bloods. It's all kind of documentaries. You can look that shit up on YouTube. I don't have the time, nor do I have I don't have the smallest clue about what goes on to these fucking beefs. Like territory, drugs, rapping, I don't know. That ain't none of my business. But what I do know is it was beef between the two crews, and what eventually happened was Drakeo was murdered. I'm not saying YG did it. I don't know that. I have no fucking clue who the fuck murdered Drakeo. I really don't. But one person clearly thinks they do, and that's YouTuber, journalist, Poetik Flakko. And we'll get into that a little bit later. But I'm just here to tell you the facts that I know, which is Drakeo's no longer here with us, and YG was detained by cops a few days ago before the verses, and he still ended up performing in the verses. You can check that out on YouTube or Apple Music or wherever you're supposed to watch that at. I'm not sure. I don't watch about one or two verses. Like that shit was something that was big during the pandemic. I don't know if people still watching those. But that's besides the point of the video. That ain't what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about YG, and we're here to talk about Drakeo. Now, I got a clip right now from, not YG, but from Drakeo's brother, Ralphie the Plug, and he's basically going to go into as little detail as possible, talking about the night that, his brother, Drakeo The Ruler, was murdered before a concert in L.A.
Shit happened. You know what I'm saying? That's why they asked me to. They had no security, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Their whole security shit was fucked up.
Can you touch on that? Because, that's...
I mean, I don't really want to touch too much, but other than security, they were supposed to do their job. You know what I'm saying? We just got paid to come, and we didn't give a fuck about who was going to be there, none of that. We just got paid to come.
Right.
Drakeo got his money. He was going to do his show if it was just two of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was going to go. We got there at 8:30. It was cracking at 8:32, like, type shit. Like,
wow.
Yeah, that's the type of shit.
What was going through your head?
I mean, to me, I just feel like it was just like we was fighting, you know what I'm saying, riot type shit. But other than that shit, it is what it is. Like, Drakeo and his security and a couple of homies can't fight 100 people, though. You know what I'm saying? If we would have knew we was planning for war like the Leonidas, you know what I'm saying, we would have definitely came like the Spartans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we came to get some money.
What do you say to people saying it was a setup? Because they were saying he shouldn't have been on the same bill as some of those other people at all.
I mean, shit, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, they're not, I wouldn't say, you know what I'm saying, that if you know, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We pulled up at 8:30, 8:32, it was cracking. Like, shit like that.
So I'm guessing you saw it happen.
Yeah, I think everything happened in motion. Like, you know what I'm saying, right then and there. It wasn't no 70 people packing out Draco. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just happened right there.
And I'm not saying this to try to like get anything out of you. I'm genuinely concerned about what was going through your head because that's your fucking blood brother.
I know how to answer the questions. You know what I'm saying?
You what?
I know how to answer the question.
Oh, okay.
Now, as you can see from that clip right there, Draco's own brother, Ralphie the Plug, ain't going into the details about exactly what happened that night his brother Draco was murdered in 2021. He kind of talks around it. He kind of, he gives just enough to get through the questions. It ain't because he don't love his brother. It's because part of the street rules, the street politics, the street life is you're not supposed to get on camera. You're not supposed to be here talking to police, telling them what goes on. Like there's, I guess, a system that takes place when somebody you love is, taken out in the streets. You let the streets handle it. Somebody else, maybe somebody else, a bystander, somebody does something. I don't know, but you don't talk to the police. You don't talk to the media. You don't what the streets call snitch to bring justice. You don't sit here and try and solve murders like with the police, even if somebody you loved, or even if you the person who was victimized. That's just, I guess, rules of the streets. And like I say, I'm not a street dude. Y'all can probably tell by the way I talk. Whatever, like it is what it is. But what I do know is that if you're in the streets, you don't talk to police unless you live in Atlanta. That's a joke. That's a joke. I know sometimes in Atlanta it's okay to talk to the cops, spin the cops, whatever the rules is. But either way, I'm joking. But talking about LA politics, from what I've learned on YouTube, my expansive knowledge of gang politics on YouTube, you don't talk to the cops. But there are some YouTubers, there are some people in these internet streets, YouTube streets, that have absolutely no problem not just trying to solve murders, not just trying to, talk to police, but letting the world know that they're working with law enforcement. Let's roll the clip.
The murder of rapper Drakeo The Ruler has been unsolved until today. Because in this video, I'm revealing the name of the person who killed Drakeo The Ruler, I'm revealing the face of the person who killed Drakeo The Ruler, and I'm breaking down in grave details how they were able to kill Drakeo The Ruler at a packed out festival.
And that's enough right there. Stop the video right there. We're not implicating nobody on this channel. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody. I'm not saying anybody killed anybody. That's not my place to say. I'm not a part of the legal judicial system. I've got no horse in the race. I hope everybody comes out on top in this particular situation. I'm just here to give you the information that you probably couldn't find on your own or probably didn't have time to find. Give you a little background information. I know YG has said himself that he had nothing to do with the murder of Drakeo The Ruler. If that's true, I don't know. If it's false, I don't know. I just know he said that on his latest album, The Gentleman's Club, which is in stores right now, by the way. And you can listen to it on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your music. Point being, YG has said he has nothing to do with Drakeo The Ruler's murder. But once again, Poetik Flakko is going on to say that ain't true. He's been working with police. He's been trying to get YG locked up. He's been trying to get a lot of YG's friends locked up. And I'm not about to play all the research and all the deep diving and deep snitching and deep cleaning and all the other stuff that Flakko be doing, because I don't know what he be doing. I know he got some freaky ass tendencies. Y'all can investigate that on your own. I'm not here to put him out, but the shit's all over fucking YouTube. Point I'm trying to make is this right here. YG say he ain't have nothing to fucking do with it. Flakko says he did. YG got detained. And Flakko says that he knew that YG was about to get detained. So maybe he really is working with the police. I don't know. But you decide for yourself. Look at this clip right here.
Now, what they got from YG, I heard, was YG's phone and other property. I told people behind the scenes on Friday that the police is gonna pull up on YG today. And what happened? They pulled up on YG today. Now, they detained him because they had a search warrant that they were trying to execute in regards to the Drakeo The Ruler's murder.
And now my final thought. I think it's incredibly disingenuous to be sitting here trying to solve murders and crimes while trolling the gang members or the organizations that you claim to be protecting the hood from. Hey, man, it might get you more clicks. It might get you some clout online, but we all know clout comes at a price. And I'm not trying to pay that price. I don't go around acting like I'm so plugged in with, this organization or this department of the government, because I'm not. I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm just a dude who sit here and make terrible videos on YouTube to try and make y'all laugh or entertain y'all, whatever. That's all this is about. People take the internet too serious. People hop on the internet trying to be America's Most Wanted, trying to be Stabler and Ice-T, trying to solve all these crimes. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about nothing. I read it from TMZ just like the rest of y'all. I just read this shit off TMZ. It's a camera right here. I just told y'all what I know. Well, you got people like Flakko who make a lot of money and ain't afraid to show you how much money he makes. He makes a lot of money from solving these crimes. He makes a lot of money from implicating men who may or may not be guilty of the crime that they're accused of. Because a lot of time his information is completely off. He provides bad information. He's not the only YouTuber that do that. So I'm not sitting here trying to make him the poster child for bad YouTube videos, because his videos are actually pretty good. I just think when it comes to this crime shit, when it comes to this danger shit, this shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, I try to stay the fuck up out of it. I give a little commentary like this, and some of y'all like it, some of y'all don't like it. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, this YouTube shit is WWE. I think I said that before. It's just entertainment. Don't get your ass killed over some entertainment. Enjoy it. Post some videos. Do a little reaction commentary. Do your little TikTok dances. Share your recipes. I don't know, but like to sit here and get involved in crime is pretty stupid. It ain't no check big enough for that. It ain't no check big enough for me to sit here and get into it with a gang. Now, if I'm from the continent and, I was sleeping on dirt floors. I know everybody on the continent don't sleep on dirt floors, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. If I'm from over there and I'm, not used to the American lifestyle, then maybe I'm trying to ball out. Maybe I'm just trying to ball out and I'm trying to get every dollar I can because I'm so used to not having. So that might be the mentality. But I'm just ain't about to do that. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make these little sorry-ass YouTube videos and hope that y'all subscribe. If y'all subscribe, I think got like 17 subscribers. A lot of people watch that Charleston White video, which I thought was okay, but I can do better. I will do better. But let me know what y'all think. Is Poetik Flakko working with the police? Do you think he's solving these crimes? Do you think like he's like, got like the whiteboard and the what they call them, the thumbtacks and with the rubber bands, and you think he's solving this by himself? And do you think he's an agent? Do you think he's working with the police? Do you think he's like federal? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, man. Till next time, y'all be safe. Y'all have a good one and take care. Peace.